to see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Tammy and Beth, for putting this together. Thank you, Tee It Up for the Troops, for having us, putting this all together, putting it on. And especially thank you to my fellow veterans for your service and sacrifice to this country. I'm from Retrieving Freedom. What we are is a nonprofit service dog organization. Our headquarters is right down the road in Sedalia, Missouri. Our mission is to change lives through the training and placement of service dogs for veterans with disabilities and children with autism. Most of you know 22 veterans a day commit suicide in the United States. To quantify that, since 2001, over 120,000 veterans have committed suicide. I am not one of them because of Retrieving Freedom and my service dog, Tracer. I'm retired Army Sergeant Trent Dirks. I spent a little over 9 years in the Iowa Army National Guard, and I deployed to Afghanistan in 2010-2011 as a combat infantryman. In 2011, when I got home, I struggled. I was diagnosed with PTSD. I pushed those feelings deep down inside and I tried to drive on. I found out the hard way it was not the right way for me to deal with things, and I was medically retired on October 5th of 2015. On October 31st of 2015, I lost my second friend to suicide in about a year and a half. It nearly crushed me. When I looked at myself in the mirror, I didn't know what to do, where to turn to, where to go, but I knew if I didn't do something and didn't do something quick, that's the route I was going to go down. And I couldn't accept that. I had heard about this organization called Retrieving Freedom and that they were training service dogs, and I didn't know how it applied to me, but I decided to stop by and learn what service dogs could do for somebody who, for the most part, is physically capable but struggles mentally and emotionally with symptoms of depression, anxiety, panic attacks, depression, PTSD, and nightmares. I learned that service dogs could do a variety of tasks to mitigate those disabilities, such as grounding, positional commands, picking up on your anxiety, decreasing your anxiety, preventing anxiety and panic attacks, interrupting those attacks, as well as interrupting nightmares. I wound up applying for a service dog, and I later met Tracer. Tracer started making an instant impact on my life and started giving me some hope. But shortly thereafter, in March of 2016, I lost another friend to a bad accident, and it sent me spiraling out of control. I became too disabled to work by January of 2017, and in May of 2017, I lost another friend to a bad accident, and by July of 2017, I was ready to give up, and I almost did. I remember driving down the road, contemplating letting go of the wheel of my truck, when Tracer got up on the center console of my truck, started licking my face, sat down, put his paw on my hand, and when I looked over at him, he stared me in the eye and stared me in the soul and told me I needed to get help. I was able to pull over, make a phone call to the VA Medical Center in St. Cloud, Minnesota, where I attended an intensive inpatient program for about 4 months focusing on PTSD. Tracer helped me get into that program through the front doors. He was there with me every day, and he's been with me every day since. In 2015, I couldn't look anybody in the eye. I couldn't have a conversation with anybody. I couldn't go to a gas station or a grocery store without having a panic attack. Since then, I've been able to overcome a lot of obstacles. I've been able to go out socialize with people, get more involved in my son's life, take him to sporting events, school functions. I've been able to take him to collegiate and professional sporting events, and it's led me to a life that I could have never imagined, raising awareness to what service dogs can do for our veterans. I have now rejoined the workforce as the Resource Development Director with Retrieving Freedom, and I travel the country spreading awareness of what Retrieving Freedom and what veterans go through on a daily basis and how these service dogs are helping us. So again, I want to thank Tee It Up for the Troops for having us here today, and thank you, veterans, for all you do for our country. Thank you.